Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, my name is Reiska Kristien Simanungkalit, and right now I would like to tell you my designing of an ELT material of writing skill. So without any further ado, let's check the material. Okay, first in here we have the first material that is about descriptive text. Okay, so the base competencies is yang pertama, menentukan fungsi sosial dan unsur kebahasaan teks terkait transaksional lisan dan tulis yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait nama hari, bulan, nama waktu dalam hari, waktu dalam bentuk angka, tanggal, dan tahun sesuai dengan konteks penggunaannya. Lalu yang kedua ada menyusun teks interaksi transaksional lisan dan tulis sangat pendek dan sederhana yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait nama hari, bulan, nama waktu dalam hari, nama waktu dalam bentuk angka, tanggal, tahun, dengan fungsi sosial dan unsur kebahasaan yang benar dan sesuai konteks. Nah, untuk indikator pencapaiannya yaitu siswa dapat mengidentifikasi fungsi sosial, unsur kebahasaan, dan siswa dapat menyusun teks interaksi transaksional lisan dan tulis yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait nama hari, bulan, nama waktu dalam hari, waktu dalam bentuk angka, tanggal, dan tahun sesuai dengan konteks penggunaannya. Okay, next. Okay, next in here we have what's the word. That is the preparation task before come to the next part. Okay, in here, the students have to write the words under the right picture. There it is 18 pictures, so the students have to guess the right word with the right picture. Okay, I think you can see by yourself in here. Okay, after the students done, and then read aloud loudly, clearly, and correctly after your teacher. If you have questions, ask your teacher. Okay, just next. Okay, next is asking a questions. So in here, we will learn to say time. And then in here, repeat after your teacher. Say the sentence loudly, clearly, and correctly. After that, ask your teacher if you have a questions. So in here, there it is a clock picture. Yes, telling the time. So that is ada penanda waktu, past and to, half, and also quarter. And in here, there is a few example of the using time. Like the first is, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I have a breakfast with my family. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I help my mother clean the house. So in here, the bold words that is to show the time in here. Okay. I think you can read by yourself. Just next. Okay, after done, we come to the activity 1. That is, write your own activity in a day below. So there is a table. So the students have to write down their activity in a day. When they breakfast, when they have a dinner, when they lunch, something like that. And then we have work in pairs. We will to tell what we usually do on Sunday. This is just an example. Okay, repeat after your teacher. Then practice the dialogue with your pairs and make your own dialogue with your pairs. So in here, the students learn to tell what they usually do in weekend, like Sunday or Saturday, and then they will practice the dialogue with their pairs, and they have to make their own dialogue with their pairs. Okay, just we can see in here. The example is, hi Ray, what do you usually do on Sunday? Hi Tom, on Sunday morning I usually go to market with my mom. Okay, there it is the time. We don't, the students have to remember the time, okay, when they make the dialogue. Okay, just next. Okay, next is in activity 2, write down the time in words. So in the dialogue above, we see the sum of the time, like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then 7:13 in the morning. So the students have to write down the time in words. Okay, there is 2 questions. Okay, next is activity 3. Write down the activity you usually do in a week. So in here that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the students have to tell what they usually do in a week. Okay, you can see in here. Okay, next. Okay, next there is asking a questions. Say the names of months loudly, clearly, and correctly after your teacher. There is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay, we come to the next activity that is activity 4. Answer the questions correctly. So in here the students have to remember all of the names of the months, and then they have to answer the questions below. They have to remember the months in order. Okay, we come to the asking a questions, that is, say the words loudly, correctly, and clearly after your teacher. That is almost the same. And that is about the ordinal numbers. So in here the ordinal numbers, we have to learn, the students have to learn this to tell time in date. Okay, next. So in the below we have the example. When is your birthday? My birthday is on January. My birthday is in January. It is on 10th of January. Okay. That is the example, and we come to the next activity. That is fill in the table with the birthdays of your classmates. So that is the example. The name. The first one is Tom. Birthday May 21st. Statement. Tom's birthday is in May. 2. It is on 21st of May. Okay, for the next is activity 6. Based on what you have learned, write 2 paragraphs in here to tell about your days in a week, and don't forget to write the date. Okay, that is the last activity of this material. Okay, next. Okay, after done with the first material, we come to the second material. That is, we have in here about descriptive text. Okay, yeah, descriptive text. Okay, the first is we have base competencies. There is menentukan fungsi sosial dan unsur kebahasaan teks interaksi transaksional, desain dan tulis descriptive text pada benda or things. Menyusun teks interaksi transaksional, lisan dan tulis sangat pendek dan sederhana terkait descriptive text pada benda. Oke, indikator pencapaiannya, siswa dapat mengidentifikasi fungsi sosial, unsur kebahasaan, dan siswa dapat menyusun teks interaksi transaksional, lisan dan tulis pada teks deskriptif benda or things. Okay, next. Okay, in here the preparation task we have what's the word, but there it is also sun, just sun. Write the words under the right picture. Okay, that is almost the same like the first material. Okay, in here we have a few things in the classroom, and then the students have to guess, have to write the words under the right picture. Okay, next we have what's in your bag. What's in your bag? This is the second preparation task. That is, fill the table that things you always bring to school. So in here, the students have to write down in the table what things they usually bring to school. Okay, that is, they can write it until 10 or more if it's possible. Okay, next. Okay, next in here we have asking a questions. Say the sentence loudly, clearly, and correctly after your teacher. If you have some questions, ask your teacher. Okay, in here you can see the dialogue between two students. It is about pencil case. Describe a things that is pencil case. Okay, we come to the first activity, that is choose one thing around you, then describe what it looks like. Okay, in here for the first activity, the students can choose one activity around them. Whatever, they can describe tables, they can describe chair, they can describe a pencil or a pencil case or a bag or shoes. Just choose one, and then they have to describe what it looks like. Okay, next it is about asking a questions again, that is read the text after your teacher. If you have questions, ask your teacher. Okay, in here we have text about my classroom. My classroom, that is describe a classroom. Okay, I think you can read by yourself. And then for the second activity, we have how is your classroom looks like. Write a paragraph about it. Okay, in here the students have to write down a paragraph about what is to describe what is their classroom looks like. Okay, for the last activity, I think, yes, the last activity, that is, they have to fill the tables with the things and how it looks like. Okay, for the example, like we have the picture table, we have a table picture and how it looks like. In here the students have to describe it. It has 4 legs, it's made of woods, the color is brown, and we use it to study. Okay, the next we have 3 things they have to describe by their own. Okay, I think that's all my material today about writing. I'm so sorry if I have a mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.